Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jaymie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast. As the owners of Hired Hand website software, we've been developing websites and creating internet marketing strategies for livestock breeders for the past 10 years.
The majority of our customers are involved in the breeding of registered animals, such as Texas Longhorns, Highland cattle, horses, and white-tailed deer, where the pedigrees are very important. The From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast examines many of the differences in raising pedigreed livestock for maximum profit. Join us and learn what we're covering today.
Hi, Nelson. Thanks for taking a second out of your day to talk to us about your sale that's coming up. So for those people who may not know you or who maybe you stay pretty close to the East Coast, could you introduce yourself and give a little background of your history with the Longhorns, how long you've had Longhorns and that type of thing?
My name's Nelson Hearn. I've been raising Longhorns, showing Longhorns, and participating in sales and futurities for 18 years now. Decided to start running a sale and futurity on the East Coast here.
So I'm going to show my Midwest roots here when I pronounce this next word, because I'm really never sure how to pronounce it. Is it Appalachian or is it Appalachian?
Appalachian.
Appalachian. Okay. So this year you're putting on the Appalachian Trail Sale, and that takes place this very first weekend in June. Can you talk to us a little bit about why you decided to have the sale, what your goals are behind the sale?
Why I decided to have the sale is for the East Coast people to have a local sale on the East Coast to help out to move their cattle, promote their breeding programs on what we're doing here on the East Coast to, be able to spread it around the, parts of the country.
Nice. So let's talk about the details of the sale. What's the exact date and the time of the sale?
So the date for the sale is June 1st at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And the location?
Location is Lebanon, PA, at the Lebanon Valley Livestock Auction Barn.
And then you're also having a futurity with the sale, correct?
Correct. That will be May 31st from 11 a.m. till whenever it's done. And then when we're done with the futurity, we will have a meal for everybody at the end of it. And then we will hand out our prizes for the winners of the futurity and the Calcutta. We are also having the Calcutta.
Okay. And that all happens on Friday, and on Saturday is only the sale, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Nice. So for the sale day contacts, if people have questions, who should they go to?
They should call Nelson Hearn. I'll have my phone of 484-638-0228.
And who did you decide to have for the auctioneer and pedigree reader this year?
This year will be Dan Huntington and sales, taking care of the sale and also auctioning. Pedigree reader this year will be Ryan Culpepper, reading the pedigrees, and also he'll be doing the announcing at the futurity.
Nice. And for those people who are bringing cattle, who is the crew in the back that they should direct their questions to if they arrive late, early, that type of thing?
They will direct all questions to me, and then I'll take care of putting it forward to my crew members in the back. But any questions, anything to do, what time, I will. They can bring cattle all night long Thursday. We will not receive cattle till 11 o'clock on Thursday. From 11 o'clock till whenever. I'm right near the sale barn, so all they got to do is contact me and I can help them out, get them unloaded, and what have you with that.
Okay. So with the sale being in Pennsylvania, kind of out of, I would say, the normal circle of Longhorn sales, you probably have a long list of haulers lined up so that people can get their cows back to, wherever they live if they purchase at the sale.
Yes. So, Ryan Culpepper will have, a couple spots left to go back west to Texas. I have Dan Grove hauling towards the south, like towards North Carolina, south of that. I have Greg um, Bilgen, I think is how you say his last name.
Dave
Uh,
Belgren.
yes, he will be hauling north to Wisconsin. Now, he does have a couple cows that he's taken back in transit, but we'll figure it out. Also, I can make connections, with myself to get them, at different places too, with Joe Selchek. Um, and, however, we'll make it work. We will get your cows to you.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Steve Anderson may be on that list as
Oh,
well.
yes, I forgot about him. I'm sorry. He is on that list also to help out to haul anywhere like towards the Midwest or, whatever we got to do to get the cows there.
And there's always somebody that pops up at the sale that's willing to haul as well. So there should be plenty of haulers for your sale.
Yes. All they have to do is make connections with me, and I'll get them to the right people, to make it happen.
Well, shall we move on to the consignments? I think this is what everyone likes to hear about the most is the consignments.
The consignments this year, I think, are outstanding for, my very first sale here on the East Coast of under Appalachian Trail. Got a really nice selection. Got a lot of phone calls from different people and even new people that I don't know calling and requesting catalogs to see these cattle. And then I got comments back from them about the nice selection of cattle that we got. We got cattle for everyone that'll fit everybody's herd. And we got, some cows coming in with 80 inches or over 80 inches of horn. Excited about that. Got a lot of young stock coming on that got great potential of selection of consignments this year.
Are there any sublots that you're aware of right now?
Right now, I'm not aware of any sublots.
And then I believe there's only one scratch, unless you can tell me differently. It's lot 3 from Grove Cattle. That's a scratch.
Yes, one scratch. That's it.
Nice.
That I know about.
Well, and then you have a handful of other unique consignments for your sale as well. Should we start with the donation lot from Sunhaven?
Okay, yes. So Sunhaven Ranch, Jay and Susie Walker, they donated a heifer to raise money for the Texas Fire Relief Fund. I don't know where that's at right now, but I will be getting with Barbara Shigoda then at the end of the sale once we have that money and turn that money over to her, and she will get it to the right hands of the people out there that are in need of whatever they need yet for that, bad fires that they had out there.
And then the second lot that I noticed that I thought was pretty unique was lot 1, the semen tank.
Yes, that was, there was a gentleman that actually consigned cows and he got hurt real bad. So he cannot AI anymore. So he's selling, that's the reason why he's selling his tank. And instead of, getting rid of the stuff that's in it, whatever is listed on there is what comes with the tank. So that's the only reason that tank's up for sale, because he cannot, do his AI anymore. And he's just backing down to a couple cows to still have some.
Well, and as long as my math is correct, I think there's over 160 straws in total between longhorn, deer, and then he has some horse straws as well.
Yes. The deer that are in there, he told me, were like very popular like a couple years ago when he was into it. The horse was a horse that was very popular on racing, I think it was, he told me. And he's bringing that info the day of the sale to be announced, so everybody knows, what each thing is.
Good. And then lot 23, River Forks Tough as Nails embryo. There's an embryo lot from Jay and Susie in there. And then I guess Jay, Susie, and Rick Wilson. You want to talk a little bit about that embryo?
From the only thing that I know on that is I think I'm pretty sure that he told me it was a confirmed heifer embryo, and that it's out of a bull that's really producing right now. I think it's Kid Rock, if I remember correctly, and a top cow that he has with good horn, and so it's a lot that everybody should look forward to on bidding on.
And then last but not least, new age cattle. We all know that Randy's been struggling with all the floods and all the weather that they've been having down there. And he has something that he's going to do with both of his lots, lot 18, Speckled Lady, and lot 50, National Chiller. Do you want to tell everybody what he plans to do?
Yes, so when I talked to Randy the other day, he is still struggling trying to get to his cattle. And unfortunately, these three he's not able to get to. So what he was going to do, because he still wants them to go through the sale, is get videos of them, and then we will show them there at the sale online on the TV that everybody can see that these cows are healthy and everything is A1 with them. And when they get auctioned off, then it's just a point of figuring out, how we're going to get them, when he can get them, when he can get them, when the waters recede, then we will figure out how to get them to the new owners from that point. But he does not want to pull them out of the auction. And so this is the best way we could figure out how to try and, still put the auction on for him, to move his cattle for him.
Yep, and I forgot. So he has lot 1850 and then also lot 43, a partnership with Brian Fox, DC Pacifica, that will also have a video at the sale.
Correct. Yeah, it should be 3 lots.
Love what you're hearing? Be sure to check out our Pickup Truck Confessions.
It's a video series where we hop in the truck or rental car and interview a variety of breeders about what drives their passion for their livestock, how they got started in the breed of their choice, marketing tips, and more.
And now, back to the podcast.
So we always put out the top 5 viewed animals of the sale. Do you want to try to take a few guesses at who do you think the top 5 may be so far?
Oh, boy. I would say there's some of Randy's in there. I would say Kirk Twining has some in there.
Yep. So Randy has lot 18, Speckled Lady. She is the 3rd most viewed animal.
Okay. How about Kirk Twining Ivy?
Kurt, that one didn't make the top 5.
Okay. Gary Hirschberger has a real nice heifer in there.
That one didn't make it either, but another good choice.
How about Chris Hesse's little lightning in the bottle heifer, the little black heifer?
That one didn't make it, but 2 of Chris's other ones did. So lot 4 came in at number 2, DCT Angel Light.
Okay.
And then lot 36 came in at number 5, CR Archer Star.
Okay.
So we have the number 1 and number 4 yet that we haven't mentioned.
Number 1 and number 4.
One of them we've already talked about. It's a pretty unique lot. Yep.
The embryo cat?
No, not that one. The 4th most viewed is lot 1, the Semen Tank from Royal View Farms.
Okay.
And then do you want to take another guess at the number 1 or you want me to give it to you?
We got so many good cows. How about one from Savannah Smith? Is it Mama Jamma or something like that?
Nope, not that one. This person is on the East Coast.
Is on the East Coast.
Yep.
Ann Gravitz?
Nope, not Ann's.
Mine?
Not yours.
Oh,
Nope.
I figured probably not mine.
Nope, not yours. It's lot 5, Dragon Crystal from Dreamwood Farms, Lloydish.
Okay, good.
So that rounds out the top 5 now. I guess we'll have to see when we publish them if these are still in the top 5. Sometimes they like to change, so people will have to check back.
Well, that's good though, because that's a very good selection.
Okay, so let's talk about the futurity for a little bit. We said that's going to be on Friday. How many classes are you having this year?
We are having 4 yearling classes and 4 2-year-old classes. And we got 91 head total coming.
Very nice. And who are the judges that you chose?
So Devin Culpepper. Then you got Brett and Teresa Kraus, Randy Murray, and Melissa Borst. Or
You
is
guys
that
chose?
how you say her last name? Borst or
Yep, that's it.
Burst? Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Them
Close
are
enough.
them are our 5 judges for this year.
You got judges from all over the United States.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then the awards again will be on Friday night. I think you said they start at 7. Is that right?
Yes. We're looking at having the meal at 6, and then 7:30 will be the awards handout.
And we should also give a special shout out to all the sponsors for your sale, because we know it's not quite possible to pull off an event without some sponsors.
I am so proud this year, Jaymie, of the sponsors that stood up and just sponsored this sale. Again, like you said, we could not do this event without people's support. And everybody, it makes me choke up, but everybody, I mean, just put forth to try and have a great event. And that was with the sale, and that was also with the Futurity. We had great sponsorships for the Futurity also.
Do you want to give a shout out to your sponsors real quick?
On,
Do you want to list their names?
I don't have that whole list in front of me. I know some off the top of my head, but I don't want to make anybody upset if I miss it, because I don't know them all off the top of my head, but
Okay.
I can do some if you want, or we just...
Yeah, if you want to do some, I can fill in the rest. I'm looking at the catalog right now, so it's up to you.
So I know Dreamwood Farms, Savannah Smith with New River Leonard Ranch, Kreider Farms, RTG Ranch, Brett and Teresa Kraus. And I'm trying to name off the ones that really did, like the bigger sponsorships right now, because them are the ones that, really made it happen for me. Eddie Downing,
Yep.
with Downing Farms. Also, that's another thing. He has Jeremiah coming as a spotlight pool. They went and sponsored that for a spotlight pool, so people will be able to view Jeremiah there again this year. He will be on site. John and Christine Talley, I cannot forget them. Major sponsors there. Um, the biggest sponsor of the event that sponsored the meal and some other things is Randy Murray, New Age Cattle Company. Make sure he gets a big shout out for that, because he did a big sponsorship for me, and I'm proud of that. And thank you very much, Randy, and your team. Who else? I know I'm forgetting some people here that just also there's sponsorships. I'm gonna mention these real quick. So we're gonna be selling some T-shirts to help raise some money towards the sale. We got Appalachian Trail and Futurity T-shirts made up, and I got 3 sponsors that sponsored that, and I want to shout out to them for that, which is Jake and Linda Lance of Swamp Creek Longhorns, Jason and Missy Rhodes of J&M Longhorns, and Manada Construction, which is an outside a sponsor that does local excavating. So them 3 were the sponsors of our T-shirts that we'll be selling there at the sale.
Well, there's just a few other sponsors. Do you want me to list off their names quick?
Go ahead. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we have Jay and Susie Wachter from Sunhaven Farm. Then we have Chris Hesse from DCT Ranch, Ryan and Brandy Schmidt from Rocky Meadow Longhorns, Lloyd Esch, Dreamwood Farms, Steve and Tina Anderson from Boiling Spring Longhorns, Kurt and Glenda Twining from Silver Tea Ranch. And then we have Ricky McLeod from Home Branch Ranch, Brian and Mary Stahl from Middle Creek Longhorns, David and Retta Henry from DR Henry Ranch, Sam Beeler from Black Log Farms, Adam DeSplinter from Rocking D, K&K Feeds, Triple M Farms, and then Fessler Farms Trucking.
Yep.
So that's quite a list of sponsors you got this year.
Yes. And I am very proud of every one of them for stepping up to the plate and helping this sale to be a great sale.
Well, is there anything that we haven't talked about that you want to be sure we mention and get out there to everybody?
How about the team that I have put together to make the Appalachian Trail Sale Futurity complete, of the people that help to help me as a team to put this together and do the behind scenes work that people don't, realize, maybe not realize or know that goes into it.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay, so I have Tina Anderson helping me. She helped do like all the reading and this, like the sale marketing and everything on that, to get the catalog done. She worked with Hired Hand on this because Hired Hand did my catalog this year. Did a fine job working with Christy. Between them two working back and forth, I think we got an almost perfect catalog as far as the reading goes and everything like that. I think everything went well. The next person I want to mention is Justine Rentnauer. She helped pull the Futurity together. She got all the things together for the Futurity and did everything with that, getting that all together, and the heifers in their classes and just everything like that. And then we got Adriana Norris, my granddaughter, which did behind the scenes work of getting things together, her and Janine, for kids to do so that their parents, sort of have a break from the kids. They're going to have a kids corner there and also kids judging with adult judges that are judging the Futurity. They're going to be doing 2 classes, and then we got some nice prizes for them, for the winners. And they will all be winners, but the ones that get closest to the judges got a different kind of prize. Also, Adriana did a lot of other things behind the scene as far as helping to make sure all the registrations, transfer papers, and everything like that we got from everybody, and making the sign, pen names up and everything to make it easier for the crew and people to know what cattle are in each pen. So that consists of my team, besides me, of the little bit that I did, talking and, trying to get sale cows there and stuff like that. But that crew, if it wasn't for them, I'd be, I would have had my hands full. But they pulled together and did a super job. I cannot be more proud than I am right now of the help and, the nights that we had meetings and just pulling things together. And I want to give a big shout out to Hired Hand for all the help they gave me, and Joe also for the help that he gave me on a couple calls, and Dan Huntington, to bring this sale together and make it, a great sale.
Well, it sounds like you've had a lot of good help along the way, and
Yes.
we're looking forward to being there in Pennsylvania.
Thank you.
So, well, thank you again for taking a few seconds out of your day to talk about the sale, and we will see you soon.
All right. Sounds good, Jaymie. Thank you.